hello there. Don't be alarmed. We're just preparing your listening device for Scuba Radio, the world's first radio show devoted to diving. We do this, of course, by filling the radio with water. Don't worry, we're professionals. Thanks to me, you won't even get wet. You see, I've crammed every appendage of my body into the cracks and crevices of your radio, ensuring an airtight seal. By the way, don't touch your on-off knob. That's a very sensitive area. Anyway, I should remind you, we believe in the buddy system just like diving, so don't listen alone. Call your buddy and tell them that Scuba Radio is about to begin.
We're gonna start a new life under the sea.
So, am I gonna drown?
Of course not. Just stay calm and let the gentle currents relax your every muscle.
Under the sea, under the sea.
Did it just get warmer?
There'll be no accusations, just friendly crustaceans under the sea.
Where the hell are the sharks?
And now, here's your dive guide for Scuba Radio, Greg the Dive Master.
And welcome. This is the world's first radio show devoted to diving. I am Greg the Dive Master. A very special episode of the show today, being it is Christmas Eve. And if you happen to be watching us on YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook Live, you're getting a little sneak peek of our Christmas Eve show because we're pre-recording it on a Wednesday evening so we can have Christmas Eve off. Now, CJ is in the studio with me.
Dedication.
Yeah, and we have the Scuba Radio Scuba Squad connected via the web, as you can see once again on YouTube, Facebook Live, or Twitch. And we got a special show because this is the official Scuba Radio Christmas Crapstravaganza show. And before we get started, I will apologize in advance because it's only going to get really, really bad.
Are there some naughty things?
There could be a few things that happen that we don't typically do on a show because, you know, this is kind of like our on-air Christmas party for the staff.
Yeah,
so,
I think we're good because by now Santa's already got his list made up, so you can do whatever you want.
He's already delivered this crap, so he won't be able to hear it. And I don't think he'll watch us on YouTube.
No, we're good.
So yeah, I think we're already going to get whatever we're going to get. So, you know, it'll probably be that lump of coal.
We can go nuts, or as an old
box
friend
of rocks
used to say, gagoots.
Okay, we could go gagoots. We could do that. And that very well may be appropriate for a show like today. Now, what you can expect to hear are some very annoying Christmas songs that you will only hear on Scuba Radio.
I think they're special and festive.
Festering. I think like a cold sore.
I mean, let the listener
like
decide.
That.
They might like them.
Okay, if you say so. But I do think
there's one I am hoping to hear that I hope you have.
Well, that is on the playlist for today, and you obviously are referring to Scuba Radio's "Drunken Santa." He is going to show up.
He did a duet.
He did. He has an entire Christmas album. You might get a little sneak peek, last minute gift idea from that. We'll play that, and one of the extended cut versions from the album.
Yes,
will be played on the show today. And once again, these are songs.
Classics, I think.
And song's not the right word to describe it. But it is a 4-letter word description. That's probably the only one that we can use on the air.
Grammy.
No, that's more than 4, isn't it?
Oh, right.
Yeah, but it's going to be obnoxious. It's going to be annoying. But it's Christmas. It's what you do, right?
You might get a little giggle out of it,
or a gig,
a titter.
All right, could be a little bit of all of that.
A chuckle, a guffaw.
Yeah. Now, this Scuba Radio Scuba Squad is connected via the web, made up of Bubble Boy, Jerry the Diver Guy, Mark the Shark with us today, too. Barry the Bugger, Vinny Two Tanks, and Casey the Tobacco Nut. You talk about a group of diving misfits. I can't put together a better group than that.
What an assemblage.
Yes, and they are with us to celebrate the Scuba Radio Christmas Crapstravaganza.
I don't agree with that.
What do you mean, Casey the Tobacco Nut? Why do you say this?
Every piece of equipment I have fits me very snugly, thank you.
Okay, well, that means it's been a good year. And, he's already talking gibberish. And, as most mean elves would do.
My
bottle's
season. Empty. Can I be excused?
No, you wait till the commercial break,
Damn
then
it.
you can get a refill.
You are unprepared.
Yes.
You had all day.
Everybody was supposed to bring their glass of Greg Nog.
I have a full glass.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
We've supplied that to every member of the show today. And if you don't remember what that is, well, we'll remind you a little bit later on in the show.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yes, let's go ahead and start. Yeah, I'm even drinking today because, it's
my
Christmas
fault.
Eve.
I talked him into it.
I got me a little old
nip.
fashioned there.
Little nip of Christmas cheer.
Looks like you have cranberry juice for your.
You're a liar. I know you are.
No,
a liar.
that's a proper old fashioned.
that's
I watch him
cranberry
make it.
juice.
Yes, it's made with some Old Forester bourbon.
It's got a cherry and everything.
By the way, before we continue on with the festivities and find out what everybody is getting for Christmas or what is their, I asked the crew, and I know they didn't prepare, but I did ask them to be ready to share their favorite dive of 2022 that made them so excited, like a kid opening a gift on Christmas morning.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right, well, you just wait, because I got to first tell everybody about
Fine.
Avatar. I saw that.
We got to fill
on
2
Sunday.
hours. Take it
That's
easy.
right.
Pump the brakes.
We got to work up to things. But last week I said I was getting ready to go see the new movie Avatar, and I did on Sunday.
Blue Aliens.
I loved it. It's a great movie. You'll want to do something fun this weekend. Everything's closed. You might as well go see a movie after you opened up all your gifts. And Avatar is a good one. Very cool visual effects and things like that. But I'll tell you, I think James Cameron and the crew did a great job. But I did make a big mistake. And you can take this for what it's worth.
You didn't go to the restroom
what you
beforehand.
Okay, Barry, go ahead. Take a guess. What do you think?
Yeah, you bought the extra large drink.
No,
with you,
I knew it was
and
like over 3 hours.
30-minute movie.
Yeah, no, I was prepared. I was ready.
You wore a diaper instead.
No, I just wore my the pants I didn't care about.
Did you
anyway?
Did you miss the nude scene because you had to go to the restroom?
No, I didn't. I never did. And the only nude scene was me. So it was totally dark.
Whoa.
And,
So
all right, just quiet. Let me just say what the heck I saw.
So you brought
this is actually a real tip.
You brought
for
your
everyone
wife,
listening.
right?
Yeah.
You didn't do the old hole in the bottom of the popcorn trick, did you?
Well, yeah.
All right.
The old D in the box thing.
That's your secret.
The D
Okay.
in the popcorn box. Anyway. No,
that ain't butter.
I made the mistake. I mean, a big movie like this is great for IMAX. Go to the best theater you can, biggest screen you can find. And I did. And what I didn't realize is that they got this new thing at some of the theaters called 4D.
4D.
4D, not 3D.
Not 3D. 4D, one more.
Yeah. I was like, one more? That must be better, right?
One more D.
I didn't really know what that meant. I just thought, oh, this is the latest and greatest theater. 4D must have some extra stuff. And sure enough, I get in there and it says, yeah, there's fog, there's wind, there's water spraying on you. I mean,
when the aliens fart, you'll smell it.
Scents. They have a weird kind
Really?
of baby powder smell to them, evidently. But anyway, I thought it was great. But then I said, chairs are like simulator chairs that you would experience like at Disney World. And I'm like, what? And sure enough, we get in there. It was like a theme park ride. And I'm like, oh, man, I don't know if I'm going to be into going on a simulator for like 3.5 hours.
Did you hurl?
I did not hurl, no.
Ah, damn it.
There was no Greg Nog shared
That would've
with
made
everyone else in the auditorium.
That'd make a better story.
It was extremely distracting. I did not like the chairs. You could turn the water off, but you couldn't turn the movement of the chairs off.
Oh, you can turn the water
So
off.
I got
There's an option.
I got the crap beat out of me for 3.5 hours watching Avatar. And even though I enjoyed the film, I kept sliding out of my
like
chair.
when somebody gets punched, you get punched.
Oh, and I'm like, oh, geez, And yeah, it was a pain in the ass, literally. So, if you want to do the 4T, go for it. Knowing what I know now, I would have chucked that whole idea and
So
said,
you sort of
no.
went with the regular IMAX.
Hell no, I'm just going with 3D IMAX or something like that. You can take that extra D and shove it up your...
Whoa.
Merry Christmas, everybody. And that's just the start of the Crapstravaganza. Much more to come. Stay close.
This is the Worldwide Scuba Radio Network.
Prepare to rig for dive!
Your surface interval is complete. You're now clear to dive with Scuba Radio.
Scuba Radio.
The world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Scuba Radio.
Dive, dive, dive.
We're scuba diving misfits. Many think we are nitwits, but we don't give two shits. Join us and dive in. There's Bubble Boy, Jerry, and CJ. Barry the bugger who might be gay, but we think that's okay. Join us and dive in. Casey, Walt, and Vinny make up most of the rest, but this is not a test. Are there any with the breast? There's always Brittany and Kristen in our mermaid dive playpen. We wish we can be with them. Join us and dive in. We're scuba diving misfits. Many think we are nitwits, but we don't give two shits. Join us and dive in.
This is the world's first radio show devoted to diving. Welcome to the Scuba Radio Christmas Crapstravaganza show. You're going to hear much more of that crazy nonsense, which this is the only place on the planet you're going to hear it. So we have apologized in advance, and we're allowed to do whatever the hell we want today. And you are along for the ride. And once again, Merry Christmas. I can't think of a better way to celebrate the holidays. Can you, CJ?
Not really.
Yeah, really?
If you turn my mic on, then I can answer.
No! Why would I bother? I was too focused on talking with the dive god.
I hear you.
We have him on with us right now as well. Neil, how you doing? Mr. Neil Watson.
I'm doing fantastic. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, my friend.
Yes, it is a good time to be a diver for sure. Ain't no doubt about it. And, we've already, shared our Christmas gift with the world as far as the Scuba Radio Scuba Squad. We're all going over to the Bahamas with the dive god.
Hell yeah!
Neil Watson. And if
we are.
Yeah, if that weren't enough, the fact that you just got to get to dive with the dive god himself, we're actually going to do the great hammerheads there in Bimini that are spending the Christmas holidays there in the Bahamas, as they do. I mean, they know a good time when they can find one, I guess. Right, Neil? What do you think?
They are looking forward to the Scuba Radio crowd. Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're going to put on a show.
And, what is the latest reports? What have you been hearing from your son over there, Junior? What's he, is he saying how many hammerheads been showing up over there in Bimini for the holidays or what?
No, we're having a great season. We're getting not only the hammerheads, but kind of our resident tiger shark is coming in and saying hello to everybody.
Nice.
The weather has been incredible this year. I mean, it's more like August than the winter. Unlike what the rest of the country going to experience tomorrow.
Well, there you go. Exactly.
Bomb cyclone.
It's been great, and as far as blessings in Christmas and this year, I look at this time last year, everybody had on masks.
Right.
I wasn't sure my company and the rest of the Caribbean was going to survive, and here we are rocking and rolling, and things could be better.
Yeah, we exchanged our masks for Santa hats. At least
there you go.
The crew here did on Scuba Radio because we all have Santa hats on pretty much. But as far as the tiger shark that's showing up in Bimini, how big is that? A tiger shark that's showing up at your hammerhead dives.
Big guy.
A big one, huh?
Guy.
Yeah.
You hear the Jaws theme when it comes swimming.
Yes.
Dun, 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 dun. And even the hammer kind of like
get
a little nervous,
little skittish. Yeah, it was like so you're swimming around, you're doing the hammerhead dive, the tiger shark shows up, and then you go, whoa, that's not a lump of coal in my board shorts.
Yes, exactly.
I'm just guessing. I mean, but they're intimidating, even though they don't have anything or any interest in us. They just want the food that's up for grabs, and you're able to get your money shot with your underwater camera there.
Exactly.
And, I got a new GoPro, the new
nice.
GoPro 11 Black that I'm planning to take over there to Bimini to document these festivities.
Okay.
And
I got an iPhone 14 Pro. I can shoot from the surface.
Well, actually, you know what? You could take those things down to like 30 feet, I believe. I believe that's no, you can. Yeah.
I'll take yours down.
Okay, exactly.
There you go.
Right. That, okay, I'll just stick with my GoPro. But regardless, yeah. Supposedly you can take them
I
down.
know. I've got a new 14 also, but I don't trust it taken down under.
Why?
Without a housing.
Well, you afraid you're going to feed it to a great hammerhead?
I'm afraid it's going to die, and salt water's bad for iPhones.
No.
Yeah, it is.
That's
trust me.
that's
I lost one.
myth.
I fell into a saltwater pool one time with my phone, and not good.
Yeah, but they're waterproof now, down to like 33 feet.
That's
you're
all
good
right.
to go.
I'll just use your GoPro.
Vinny Two Tanks is.
I swam a half mile with my iPhone 13. I didn't go. I was at the surface, but I swam a half mile. I was taking a swim and didn't realize I had my iPhone with me, and it worked perfectly.
Well, see?
I let it dry out. I didn't turn it on right away.
Yeah.
I just let it dry. I let it dry for a day, but then I turned it on. Everything worked fine.
And then he got a video out of it of his crotchal area for like 20 minutes of him swimming laps. That's on YouTube now, or has it been banned? You think?
If he swam a half a mile, it was more than 20 minutes.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
True.
I mean, Vinny's he's a healthy guy. He swims a lot. He bikes and everything. So don't let his looks fool you. He's actually in pretty good shape. Anyway, I got to tell you, Neil, we are very much looking forward to coming over to Bimini. But I have asked the crew to prepare for the special show today to share one of their favorite dives of 2022 that made them as excited as a kid on Christmas morning, opening up the big one, the big gift that they were hoping to get. Do you have anything like a highlight of a dive that you've done this week, or this past year, or has it? I mean, it's mostly been over to Bimini for you, I guess, hasn't it?
Actually, I have a very exciting dive. My older brother, which just turned 86 in December.
Right.
We had a dive operation in the 70s in Freeport called Deep Freaks. And he had not been diving in over 40 years. And I invited him over to Bimini.
Yeah.
And Neil Jr. took us out on a private boat. And he was just like, looking at this gear, he didn't know what a BC was or any any of this stuff. It'd been 40 years since he had been diving.
Right.
And I said, hey, you know how to clear your ears? You know how to breathe in a regulator? I'll work the auto inflator and crap, and we'll just swim and have a good time. And we went down, did a couple of great dives, and it was such a thrill. I mean, here I'm 82, he's 80, he was 85 at the time, and we're out hanging together after 40 years doing a dive together.
Well, I'll tell you what, that is a Christmas miracle, and that it's like sharing the joy of diving.
It's awesome.
And I love that. I mean, it doesn't get much more Christmassy than that. So it's going to be downhill from here. So get ready. More with the Scuba Radio Christmas Crapstravaganza. With the Scuba Radio Christmas Crapstravaganza next. Stay close.
Scuba Radio.
Prepare to rig for dive!
Your surface interval is complete. You're now clear to dive with Scuba Radio.
Scuba Radio.
The world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Scuba Radio.
Dive, dive, dive.
Hey, Jill. Sweetie, pass me that rum, will you, please? Santa needs to warm up his pipes. Oh, God, that's the stuff. A rum pa pum pum. Me and my rum. I don't hear anything. I don't think these headphones are plugged in. Oh, there it is. Kicking horns. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Here we go. You go first. Da da da, banana da da.
I see a stingray.
Baby, let's go for a dive.
I think there's no way.
Baby, let's go for a dive.
It might be a sin.
Not just diving.
But looks very nice.
We might even go down twice. Who knows?
Do you think that we will see Dory?
It'll be part of the story.
So if you take me on an underwater
It'll
tour,
make your spirit soar.
my eyes will be a bit blurry.
Now we'll use a mask to watch the fish scurry.
Maybe a couple tanks more.
What are we waiting for?
So we'll dive into the drink.
Baby, we'll go down there.
Say, why do you stink?
That must be your hair.
I'm so used to the land.
Baby, grab my hand.
And now I see.
In your wetsuit, you'll pee.
So I'll listen to Scuba Radio.
My favorite dive show.
I wish we could go diving right now.
Hey, come on, I'll show you how.
Today is the day.
'Cause we're going on a dive. Yeah, Merry Crapstravaganza, everybody.
This is the world's first radio show devoted to diving. I kid you not, we really are. But it's our Scuba Radio Christmas Crapstravaganza show. So we have to abuse the world with things like that.
That is my all-time favorite.
That is kind of like a Christmas classic.
Man,
from
you should have saved that one for last.
The annals of Scuba Radio Christmas past.
Man.
You think?
I gotta tell her we played that.
Yes, Jill. It's been a while since
She will
we've
be
talked to her.
mortified.
Well, after she did that, she wanted nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
Can you blame her?
No, not at all.
Yeah. Well, Merry Christmas.
I thought it was a good Broadway production, by the way.
Thank you, Vinny. See?
It gets 2 fins up from Vinny Two Tanks.
If Vinny likes it, I'm happy.
Vinny to suck up about it.
Yeah, okay.
No, I like musicals. I know about these things.
Yeah. They're talking about turning that song may inspire an entire Broadway show.
That'd be amazing.
Spirited has been very popular on Apple TV. Why not the Drunken Santa?
I did get an email from her a couple of days ago. So
said, stay away.
I'll have to
Don't
mention that.
ever contact me again. I don't care if it's the holidays. That's what it said, didn't it?
No.
You sure?
No.
Oh, okay.
She's filed paperwork.
Yeah, a restraining order.
No.
Okay.
We're friends.
Okay.
It's all good.
If you say so. But yeah, I mean, I don't know why she's telling you. I mean, it's Drunken Santa that I think she has a problem with.
Well, she knows I have contact with him.
Yeah, and I will say, he's not in the studio. That was like a little precursor because I don't think he's going to be able to live up to that type of standard to perform a song live today. So I figured we better play
He's
one of
got to
his
be
classics.
semi-sober for that.
Well, yeah, and I can tell you he hadn't been sober since August.
The week before
actually.
Christmas? No way.
And we were expecting to have Captain DeMartini on the show today, Gomez or Julio.
I did get a text, and he said
From him too.
That's not happening.
Yeah. They.
I was gonna say, where was the Drunken Santa last seen?
With Julio. Yes. At Walt's birthday party. Yeah.
Man,
Julio.
he must be having fun.
He might
he's
have
having a good time.
So
yeah.
you're saying he's going to make his way north up here to this studio?
Yeah.
Tonight?
Well,
he's supposed to be here tonight?
He's Santa, so he can hop on his sleigh and be anywhere in an instant.
He's like a mall
And
Santa.
I told him, I said, we're doing, well, you guys know we were starting the shows early, right?
He's a mall Santa, so I think he Ubers.
I told him he could show up.
You'll smell him before you see.
I told him showtime was about the last 30 minutes of the show.
He knows the code, so he can get in. We
Yes.
don't have to go let him in.
Because
I
it's
hope he makes
Christmas.
it.
Well, I told him he's allowed in. I mean, as I've said many times before, the only time of year that Scuba Radio's Drunken Santa is allowed in the studio is during Christmas because it's my way to give back. And it was basically it was a negotiation, to be honest, because he wanted to come in every week, and I said no. Oh hell no! I'll tell you what, if you promise not to be passed out in front of the studio here every week, I'll allow you in the studio.
Well, he loves to show up on
during
location,
Christmas time.
like he was on that cruise.
Yeah. Well, I think he was camped out. Usually he'd be camped out in front of the studio.
I think he follows Walt.
Well, I think he's one of Julio's relief managers there at the Gomez Hilton. And relief, I mean, he relieves himself. Say that again, Rachel.
Like the bunny and the jack-o'-lantern. Is he allowed to dress up? Like, if he can't be Christmas Santa, can he be like Christmas Easter bunny or?
He dresses up 24/7 year round.
We have our own problems with the Easter Bunny.
Yeah, that's a different problem altogether. They don't like each other, Rachel. But yeah, he never actually goes out of costume.
Well, outside of Christmas, he's the drunken sailor.
That is true, even though he still wears
costumes.
He doesn't switch costumes. He wears the same costume, but he doesn't wash it, and it turns brown and kind of looks like an old piratey rag thing that he's wearing. Reeks indeed. So that's why.
This is like International Pirate Day.
Yeah, well, I mean, don't give him any ideas. I only want to let him in during the holidays, Rachel. I mean, I have my limits. I really do. So, but anyway,
I mean, you literally smell him before you see.
Yeah, that's true. And so chances are we will get a sense of him literally before we see him in a little while. But I do.
So
think
you are
he'll show up.
expecting him.
I am expecting him at least for the last half hour of the show, and we'll see what he wants to do, and we'll give him the floor since it's Christmas.
The strange thing about the Santa is he never knocks. You just hear him collapse against the front door.
Yeah. Did he say the strange thing about the Santas?
No, he said the Santa.
Oh, okay.
No,
The
Santa.
Yeah. Anyway.
Obviously, the drink is already affecting your
That's
ears.
right. It does.
Listen, Greg, listen.
Okay, I will. But look, we do have the Scuba Radio Scuba Squad connected. Mark the Shark is with us. And Mark is, he's excited because he's going to Bimini with us with the dive guide. Are you pretty happy about that, Mark? Is that your gift to you?
I'm very excited about that, Greg. How about you?
Well, I've done it. I've been there, done this before. But it never
Mark
gets
won
old.
the contest.
What's that?
Mark won the contest.
Oh, did they? Is Greg paying for my trip?
What
Awesome.
contest?
Yeah, exactly.
What the hell are you talking about,
What
Casey?
gibberish is he talking about?
I love this show.
I'm just trying to dump the cost on Greg.
No. Hey,
Christmas.
Hey, you know what? I hooked up the Scuba Radio Scuba Squad with a very special gift by allowing them to witness the hammerhead sharks. And we got a special deal. I mean, Neil hooked us up pretty good, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
So, because you guys know me, you're able to go dive with the great hammerhead sharks. What are you laughing at? That's
nothing.
It beats last year where everybody got a lump of coal for Christmas. Actually, I didn't even spring for that, did I? It was nothing.
No, this year's much better.
Yeah, I dive with the hammerheads in Bimini. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll take credit for it, even though. Well, yeah, I'll just take credit for it. Let's just leave it at that.
Neil should take credit, not
Yeah,
you.
maybe. All right, that and Greg Nog for everybody. That's next. Stay close.
This is the Worldwide Scuba Radio Network.
Prepare to rig for dive.
Your surface interval is complete. You're now clear to dive with Scuba Radio.
Scuba Radio.
The world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Scuba Radio.
Dive, dive, dive.
This is Greg the Dive Master. Hosting Scuba Radio means I cannot lose my voice. Ever. Traditional eggnog always makes me puke. The fish love it, but the acid in the vomitus wreaks havoc on my vocal cords. That's why I created Greg Nog. Greg Nog tastes just like regular eggnog, but comes back up smooth and creamy, so it won't damage your voice. See, with Greg Nog, I just add a little rum or whiskey, then I can take a little nip of Christmas cheer and still talk to my 5 listeners. So this Christmas, make sure you only enjoy Greg Nog.
Take it from the Duke of Puke, Greg the Yak Master. For the most nauseating time of the year, pick up a gallon jug of Greg Nog. Greg Nog, from the makers of Heinous Anus Scuba Snacks. Ask for Greg Nog now at Dunkin' Junk, Booze and Snooze, Hack and Yak, and fine retailers everywhere.
God bless us, everyone. Oh, wow.
It's that last one that gets me.
This is the world's first radio show devoted to diving. And Merry Christmas. And we apologize at the same time.
Devoted to
That is another highly sought after product that is definitely sold out for the season once again.
Oh,
for the second year in a row, we have sold out
God.
of Greg Nog.
Sold out of our Greg Nog inventory.
It's like a high-end bourbon that's allocated.
Do we have a T-shirt for that? Wow.
For Greg Nog, that's a great idea.
We need a T-shirt.
You do? Okay, why? Because you spilled Greg Nog over the first one you had? I don't know. I'm wondering. Maybe.
I threw up on the first one.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I figured. Okay. You know what was great was watching the closed caption video of like Mermaid, not Kristen, Rachel. Was making this expression on her face like, wow, that Greg Nog, that is disgusting.
She was disgusted, but she was laughing.
Were you, Rachel?
I'll
or
take it.
What was that
I was
look?
definitely laughing. That's
Okay,
quite a unique product for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah, very unique.
And just
indeed.
as screamy on the way back up as on the way back down.
Well, obviously,
quoting the bit.
I know the commercial is working.
She was
that's
running
marketing.
through her head a list of chemicals that would solve that problem.
Okay, all right.
Oh my gosh, does it have some Malox in there?
You know what? That might be next year's formula. Maybe we'll throw some in. Not only will it make you
I'll take like 1% royalty. Just
okay,
saying,
yeah.
for my
without that
critique.
chalky aftertaste.
Yeah, and it'll make you go.
And it'll keep you regular.
Oh golly. Okay. Well, Rachel is with us now. She was one of the stunt people that worked behind the scenes there in the Black Panther 2 movie, which was kind of cool. And we know her, and she still talks to us. At least for now.
Wasabi forever.
Always.
After
I'm
the
so honored to get to hang out with everybody.
well, after your first Scuba Radio Christmas Crapstravaganza, you may regret saying such things.
Yeah.
But
is this her first one?
It's her first one. Yeah. How about? Yeah. How about
your
that?
employer reviews your social media and puts a big check mark by this spot.
Shut up, Tracy.
Yeah. Come on. Don't blow it.
It's
All
okay.
right.
It's called stunts.
Yeah, exactly. It prepares her. I mean, if she can handle us and a Scuba Radio Christmas Crapstravaganza, she can handle anything that's thrown at her.
True.
So Hollywood has nothing on this nonsense that we spew, especially during the holidays. So let's go to you, Rachel. What about that? As far as a dive that you did in 2022, was there any particular dive that you experienced this past year that made you as excited as a kid on Christmas morning? What do you think? Could you
oh man, I would say
reflect?
Yeah, but I would say that as a kid I got like 3 presents, but I'll give you the cliff notes on them.
Okay.
So the first one was a freediving competition in May. I was in Playa del Carmen, and I actually got to go freediving in about 5 different cenotes, and so that was super fun.
Nice.
Just absolutely beautiful, getting to play in the sun rays. The second one was backpacking around Mount Rainier. It was like a 2.5 mile backpack up to like this beautiful lake that was super clear, and you could see like free falling salamanders and all their egg sacs. So that one was really cool, and
Wow.
it was like a good workout to get there. You had to work for that dive.
Wow. It's funny.
One,
Well, before you continue with the last one, Barry told me about the same experience he had when he dove with Vinny Two Tanks. It had something to do with seeing sacks of
falling sacks.
Yeah, but
I'm pretty sure that didn't happen.
I think it might have been a bug fest.
I think
All right,
Greg's
moving
been
on.
Drinking too much
Moving
You
on.
saying Vinny looks like a salamander?
Quiet.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Casey.
don't
I
worry
have
about
no recollection of that.
Yes. Well, that's okay. The weed.
that was because
does
of the
that.
Greg Nog. You're fine.
Yeah, that's right. All right, then your best one out of those 3. So you had 3. What was the last one?
Oh yeah, so those were the 2. The last one was most recently. That was out in Utah. I found like this 60-foot hot spring, and like all the scuba divers will go and they'll train there, and they have some sunken statues there. And like down at about 15 meters, like they have like the springs bubbling up.
Yeah.
And all the scuba divers go down there and they take their selfies and they go, and they have all the bubbles, and it's really cute.
Oh.
But I went down there on breath hold and did the same thing and stuck my hand in the spring, and it was like super warm. It's like 40 degrees at the surface, like super cold.
Right.
But down below, it's over 80 degrees. So you could be in the water in a 5 mil wetsuit and be perfectly fine for 4+ hours.
How about that?
Again?
What do you mean? How did it go again?
How did the bubbles go again?
Yeah, that's how bubbles sound.
Thank you.
Yeah. What's wrong with you, Jerry?
Yeah, that's exactly how it
Ask Bubble Boy what it sounds like.
Yeah, actually,
what that sound.
that sounds like that sounds similar to like Champagne Reef in Dominica. So are the bubbles small and tiny? What the hell was that?
It was a rooster.
Oh,
That
okay.
was a shark. That's
Oh,
something
that's a
yelling for
shark. Oh, that's a shark that farted? Is it? Okay. All right.
You just added
Sure, I
another.
ever heard a shark do that.
Okay, well,
He
regardless.
sharted.
Another skill.
Yes, of course.
There's another skill.
Hey, it happens, you know.
I think we'll have to dive in search of the shark.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, but the bubbles that you're talking about in the spring there in the lake, they trickle up like in a stream, like a small little stream, or are they big, like, you know, bulbous type bubbles?
No, it's weird. The ground next to it, if you're like negatively buoyant, you can like sink down into it, and you know it's nice and hard packed. So it's not like you're gonna sink into a bunch of silt. You know, like obviously with scuba diving, you want to be neutrally buoyant, but you know if you're down there, you could sit like on the hard ground and it doesn't stir up the visibility. But then you can actually like put your hand in, and it's just like how it's the rocks in there sink, but the spring is bubbling up. So you've got these rocks in like perpetual motion. It's like this craziest thing.
Interesting. Well,
So,
like I
but
said,
yeah, it was like 83 degrees.
well, there's a volcanic site, which is in Dominica, and they call it Champagne Reef. Same kind of thing. You stick your hand in the sand, and you can feel it. It's very warm, but little streams of bubbles come up, and they call it Champagne Reef because you take a picture. It looks like you're diving in a glass of champagne. So but the selfies you're talking about are, I guess the bubbles are a little different. They don't necessarily look like that because these are like streams of tiny bubbles coming up out of the ocean floor. So it's a little different, more like big bubbles and that kind of thing, or well, they're moving rocks.
Yeah,
so I guess there's a lot of movement.
It's not even necessarily the bubbles. It's just like the rocks themselves. Like it's just like this weird texture thing. You'll have to go. I'll give you all the beta on it if you ever want to go.
Well, you said it was 40 degrees, so I'm going to say no.
That's outside. That's
okay.
outside.
Yeah.
Well,
They
it's
said the
outside.
water
I'm
was
going to say
warm.
no. I'm still going to say
83 degrees in the water.
well, okay.
No, but it's great. Like the best time to go is in the winter, just because your visibility isn't 3 feet. Like during the summer, it's like 3 feet and there's horseflies everywhere. So if you go in the winter, your visibility is like
Sounds
20
like
feet.
fun.
Right.
Where's this?
Utah.
Utah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in Utah.
Okay.
Like close to Wendover, Nevada.
All right. Well, there you go.
3 foot of viz and horseflies. That sounds like fun.
Well, if we go
Shut
during
up,
the
Barry.
winter, all we'd have is, if Barry dives with us, that'd be worse than the horseflies, wouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah, okay. All right, look, hour 2 of the Scuba Radio Christmas Crapstravaganza is coming up, and it's only going to get worse. You've been warned, so stick around. That didn't come off the way I thought, but regardless, join us. Stay with us.
Scuba Radio is a production of Overboard Entertainment Incorporated. Oh, hello there. Don't be alarmed. We're just preparing your listening device for Scuba Radio, the world's first radio show devoted to diving. We do this, of course, by filling the radio with water. Don't worry, we're professionals. Thanks to me, you won't even get wet. You see, I've crammed every appendage of my body into the cracks and crevices of your radio, ensuring an airtight seal. By the way, don't touch your on-off knob. That's a very sensitive area. Anyway, I should remind you, we believe in the buddy system just like diving, so don't listen alone. Call your buddy and tell them that Scuba Radio is about to begin.
We're gonna start a new life under the sea.
So, am I gonna drown?
Of course not. Just stay calm and let the gentle currents relax your every muscle.
Up under the sea. Under the sea.
Did it just get warmer?
There'll be no accusations, just friendly crustaceans under the sea.
Where the hell are they
a shark.
And now, here's your dive guide for Scuba Radio, Greg the Dive Master.
And welcome to hour 2 of the Scuba Radio Christmas Crapstravaganza show. This is kind of our on-air Christmas party. And you might be watching us on YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitch, on a Wednesday evening because we're pre-recording the show so we can drink and not have to worry about messing up as much as I can't believe I said that out loud because usually we just let it fly every Saturday. But it's Christmas Eve, so I figured, what the heck, let's do something different. And we actually have never done this before, where we pre-recorded the show and let people listen in to get a glimpse behind the curtain. So it is kind of a Christmas miracle, so to speak. Barry the Bugger is he doesn't really celebrate Christmas, but he's with us as part of the Scuba Radio Scuba Squad.
He wears a red hat,
and we welcome all peoples, including Barry. Yeah, Barry.
Mr. Scrooge, we have Christmas Day off. I don't have to work.
That is
no, you have to work.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you got to work.
No,
it's
a Sunday, so he's fine.
You've never worked a day in your life.
Okay. All right.
Oh, Casey's angry.
Yeah, let's not.
He's an angry little elf.
He is. Don't be angry on Christmas Eve. That's not good form. Not good form.
If you
at
were
all.
an elf on the shelf would
call
collapse.
me a midget one more time.
All right. Well, since Barry probably is feeling a little left out, since he doesn't, he celebrates Hanukkah and all that other stuff, which is awesome and great, and we encourage it immensely. And once again, we like all people. So I
That's
think
for God to judge, not us.
Well, true. And Barry,
yes,
I think if anybody could share at this time of year, you can still relate by sharing your favorite dive of 2022 that would still, like have the excitement of a kid on Christmas morning, even though you don't celebrate.
Kid on one of the Hanukkah mornings.
Yeah, one of the. Yeah, which one? Which one?
Diving with all you guys back at. In July when we hunted lobsters.
Okay, I said that would make you excited, not hell on earth.
Not nauseate you.
Yeah.
No. You
really?
said that the dive that you said that most fun dive, right?
Yeah.
For 2022.
Yeah, but
it was getting back in the water because I had not been in the water.
Okay.
Oh, forget you guys. And Jerry only made it through one dive, then got, I don't feel good anymore.
No.
You booked out on the second dive. You didn't feel
was
good.
that Bugfest? I don't remember that.
Yeah,
Bugfest.
Oh, it was the Bugfest dive. All right,
yeah.
So that was your.
Oh, that's right. We got up super early.
Lobsters I caught.
We got up really early.
Same guy, Rachel dragged all your gear around.
No, Rachel. No,
Rachel didn't do it.
No, that was the Army gal. Gigi.
Army girl. Yeah.
Geo.
Geo.
Yeah,
Geo.
worked with Force Blue.
That was a couple of years back. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that was your. That was your moment.
That was his happy Christmas.
Just getting back in the water with all you guys. Yeah.
Yeah. See, Barry's like that. He's very sentimental. I mean, even though he doesn't celebrate it, it's hard not to feel kind of warm and fuzzy inside when he shares something like that. You think he really does have a really, really big heart. Have yourself a very little Christmas.
That's right.
Maybe you can tell.
Yeah, we all were on the little whore.
Barry's joke writers come from the deep depths of hell.
You got a CJ puppet in there.
You had a stroke, Barry.
Regardless, have yourself a very little Christmas now. Wow. It kind of brings a tear to your eye. I mean, Barry's crying, or maybe he's just really, really upset. I'm not sure.
No, I'm not upset. I'm not upset.
Yeah.
But as I said, that dive, what really zenned me out is watching you just float along, and you were in your happy place, and I really realized
his buddy.
He was staring at me, made me very uncomfortable. It was a little awkward.
He was following a little closely.
He's been talking about diving for 25 years, and you wonder, is it work or does he really love it? And he really loves it.
Well,
no, it's all
you.
bullshit.
No, it isn't bullshit. No.
Hey, Clay, he can't say that.
I caught it.
He didn't. Jeez, it's Christmas Eve. Don't make me hit the dump button on Christmas Eve. My God.
I caught it.
Oh,
I was going to say bull
geez.
shark.
You know how lucky you are that that button even works.
Yeah,
Barry?
okay, that's enough.
Okay, he writes down the time, date, and he'll take it
You
off.
ruined the moment.
I know.
You really ruined the moment there, I got to say. But whatever, it is what it is. But no, that was a great dive. And I'm right there with you, Barry. And honestly, that's kind of nice that he thought that was his favorite dive of 2022 and made him so joyful, Okay, Jerry, the floor is yours, not the show. God help us if we did that.
Yes, it is.
Jerry, the diver guy. Was there a dive?
You have 20 seconds. Go.
2022 that makes you feel as excited as a kid on Christmas morning. Which dive was it?
The shark dive in Fiji, of course.
The shark dive in Fiji. That was.
I knew he was going to say that.
Because you didn't go on it, did you? It was just
yeah.
me, Kristen, and Jerry, the diver guy. Yeah.
Well, I will say that, what was it, Mellow Yellow or whatever, that dive was freaking awesome too.
Okay, yeah, that dive site named Mellow Yellow there in the Bly Waters off the coast of Voli Voli Resort in Fiji. Yeah, that was
Is that
really
because
awesome.
you're hydrated or what?
Yeah, exactly. They didn't have Mountain Dew, so we had to stick with Mellow Yellow.
Yep.
Yeah. No, that's what they call it there. Why did they call it Mellow Yellow? I don't even know.
They had a lot of yellow corals on it.
Okay, we'll go with that. Why not? Call me Mellow Yellow.
That one wall was loaded with them.
Yes, a lot of yellow tourniquets or whatever kind of things.
Tourniquets?
Yeah. Isn't that what they are? That's what they call them.
Cut your bloodstream off?
Yeah. Yeah, isn't that what
That's what we try to wrap around Barry's mouth.
Well, isn't that what they call those little they call them tourniquets, those little coral looking things, Jerry? They're tourniquets. Vinny Two Tanks will back me up on that. Is he
I will back you up on that. Yes.
Vape Christmas pipe.
Yeah. I love it. I don't know. Tourniquets. That's kind of like a soft coral thing that attaches to walls in the Pacific. And don't they call them that, tourniquets? Or do I get it mixed up?
I thought it was a tunicate.
Tourniquet, tomato, tomato.
Trust you.
Yeah, I'm thinking you were wrapping somebody around his leg and cutting off his circulation. I mean,
what is he saying?
Is it a stab wound?
Tourniquet.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's a tourniquet.
Right.
Wait. Webster Dictionary has got the answer.
Who?
No.
Yes,
Did you say
Barry, go
a
ahead.
tunicate is a little can of tuna with crackers and mayonnaise?
Jesus, God damn.
Boy.
That
guys.
sounds good.
Okay, that'll work. We'll take that.
Good thing we're talking about this on the Scuba Radio Christmas Crapstravaganza, because we can get away with this type of nonsense. But this is not helping. But, I think you got your point across that was your favorite dive of the year in Fiji. And I'd say
that's a good one.
That was right up there for sure. The shark dive or Mellow Yellow.
Oh, yeah.
And, Mermaid Kristen might be joining us to share her thoughts,
She popped in and then she popped out.
Yeah.
She said she's in. She said, let me in. She was on the
Let me in.
She wisely bailed.
Yeah. She had to take a break and expel some eggnog. Or Gregnog. I'm sorry, Gregnog. All right. More coming up on the Scuba Radio Christmas Crapstravaganza show next. Stay close.
This is the Worldwide Scuba Radio Network.
Power.
Scuba Radio.
Prepare to rig for dive.
Your surface interval is complete. You're now clear to dive with Scuba Radio.
Scuba Radio.
The world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Scuba Radio.
Dive.
Want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
So this is Christmas.
Geez, look at the butt on that.
And what have I done?
Yeah, he must work out.
Another beer's empty.
We save hard drinks in here.
But the moonshine's begun.
For men who want to get drunk fast.
Hey, Merry
luck.
I hope that you know.
Man.
There's a show about diving.
I'm singing.
Called Scuba Radio.
Singing.
Pour me some more. My cup's empty. I want some more moonshine
Oh, that was weird.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Wow. What a mess. That was something.
Yeah.
I am Greg the Dive Master. This is the world's first radio show devoted to diving. You've tuned in to the Scuba Radio Christmas Crapstravaganza, and we apologized in advance.
I'm not sure if it's the vodka,
we're covered.
but I really enjoyed that.
Did you? I think you're going deaf. I really do.
That's
Good
radio
job,
go,
Jerry.
Greg.
Good job, Jerry.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you,
broke
buddy.
we broke all kinds of things during that song. I mean, I spilled my booze.
Pure spun gold.
And Mermaid Kristen showed up looking like the Grinch or something. I don't know what the heck was going on there. But God bless her. She's with us now as well. And then, but you know, that song, I mean, I don't know. It just charmed the Grinch costume right off her. What happened? She doesn't have it on anymore. I saw you in a Grinch costume, I thought, Kristen. What happened?
It's
What?
very hot.
It's oh, okay.
It's getting hot in here.
There you go. See, it's a little bit of that.
Rachel.
All right.
All right, Rachel, go for it.
So I don't know, Jerry, the diver guy just charmed the Grinch costume right off of Mermaid Kristen.
I don't think that's what happened.
You don't think that's what it was?
No.
She said it was hot.
Oh.
There's not enough charm in the world.
Yeah. Well, Jerry is really good at drinking, not necessarily at singing, but he can drink with the best of them.
Yeah,
Do we have proof of that?
We just heard it. I think
he can hang with us. So
yeah, that's true. Yeah, the proof is usually
proof
about a
is
120.
in the pudding.
Okay.
I got
Really?
I got the award on the liveaboard that time for being the last standing. So
You did. I don't remember that. Where was
Oh,
I?
yeah, still have it.
You were probably in bed.
Last
You weren't
man standing.
You done passed out, Greg.
I don't believe it. I think those are
Come on,
lies,
Greg. You had
rumor,
one
and
drink
innuendo.
and you spilled it.
Okay. All right.
You had one job.
Well, Casey the Tobacco Nut, how about you? Have you had a dive this past year that made you as giddy as a little kid on Christmas morning?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, what was it? Explain.
I think
Share.
the cruise we took on Virgin Atlantic was amazing.
Don't recall.
Stuart was there.
Yeah, Stuart Cove, right?
Neil was there. His
Dive God,
brother
yes.
was there.
Who was there? His brother, right? Yeah.
His
yeah, Bruce.
brother. We had Walt DiMartini and Julio showed up.
Gomez and Julio.
And Gomez.
We had an amazing cruise, and then to top it off, we got to go diving with sharks.
Wow, that was pretty sweet.
I thought that was just excellent.
I love how he left me, Himmy, and you out of it.
Well, he did.
He didn't mention
of
us
course.
at all.
Yeah, it's more of a mental block, I think, is what it is, because you block things out so it doesn't cause permanent
Well, I kind
harm.
of consider you guys on my level. These are the gods of diving I was talking about meeting.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that makes us feel
All right.
even worse. Thanks.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Crapstravaganza.
Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Happy
right.
ho-ho.
Yeah. All right. Well, just a warning. Scuba Radio's Drunken Santa. I've got a whiff. I got a whiff.
Uh-oh.
I think he is close. He is. I'm sensing his presence.
God have mercy on us.
Or stank.
Lock the door.
radio.
What's the worst that could happen? Lock the door.
You're feeling a disturbance in the energy?
No, he has a special Christmas code. He is allowed into the studio.
Lock the door and close your chimney flue, and he can't get in.
I think he has his
Without
ways.
breaking a window.
He has his ways.
Then you can call the cops.
Lock your dog away.
Yeah. All right. Well, Mermaid Kristen is with us now. And, we've been going around the Scuba Radio Scuba Squad, Kristen, and asking them what was their favorite dive of 2022 that made you feel as joyful and excited as a kid on Christmas morning. What do you think? Did you have a dive this past year that kind of made you feel that way? What would you say?
I think everybody knows the answer to that question for me. It was definitely the shark dives in Fiji.
Yes.
Even in Boney, everything was blast. Anything with the sharks, but the bull sharks, oh my gosh, I was in heaven.
Yeah, the bull sharks are pretty awesome. So, Jerry said it was that dive. Kristen said it was that dive. I haven't shared mine, but that would be pretty bad if all three of us said that. And
I mean, you can. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, yeah, but that was the one dive in Fiji you didn't do with us.
I don't care. That's awesome for
sure?
you guys. Yeah.
That makes I don't want you to feel bad.
I don't feel bad. That's awesome.
You should feel bad.
No, I shouldn't.
Yeah, you should feel bad. I'd feel miserable if I were you.
Nah, it's out of my control.
Yeah, you look pretty bad, so I'd feel bad too.
Okay. All right. Whatever you say, Rudolph. You keep trying.
Suck it.
Yeah, that was a pretty magical dive, though. I will say. And I'm going to save mine till later.
I've got 3, and I've got to pick between the 3.
Well, go ahead. You're up.
Am I up now?
Go ahead, CJ. Come on, Cock Johnson. Give us what you got.
It's either the
20 seconds.
The Spiegel Grove dive in the Keys.
Oh, that was pretty good. Yeah,
that was good. Awesome.
All right. Yeah.
The Bimini shark dive was awesome.
Right. Okay.
And
with Caribbean
one
reefs.
of the Fiji dives, probably with Voli.
Right.
That was any one of those where we had
E6
to drop off.
Jerry said Mellow Yellow. You're
I
probably
don't remember
about
the name of the dive site, but it's one of those where there's just a big
wall.
You guys were there.
The pinnacle type thing.
Drop off.
Is that E6? They called it E6, like after the camera setting or something.
3,000 foot of water.
Yeah, they were all awesome.
Yep.
Fiji. Just say Fiji.
It was like
I might have to go with the Bimini one.
Really? You like Bimini better than
because there was just tons of sharks.
There was. We had a bunch of Caribbean reef sharks around us. We didn't do the hammerheads that dive because we couldn't work it out because they weren't there when we were there.
We're doing that next month.
We're doing that in January, and we're going to be broadcasting from there. So we're going to go back
probably
there
I'm going to go with Bimini
one.
only because it was warmer and there was more sharks.
All right. I like it. All right, we got Bubble Boy to go.
Neil Watson's Dive Center.
And myself and Scuba Radio's Drunken Santa. That's all coming up. You've been warned.
And Mark the Shark.
No, he's already shared his. Come on, pay attention. Pay attention, Jerry.
God damn it, Jerry.
More coming up. Stay close. This is the world's first radio show devoted to diving. I am Greg the Dive Master. This is the Scuba Radio Christmas Crapstravaganza, and I think we just proved it once again right there. And if not, we're definitely about to because, Scuba Radio's Drunken Santa has arrived. We allow him in once a year. This is the time of year where we give him the code and all right, come on in. It's our way to give back or tolerate his...
Merry Christmas.
My God. Gee whiz.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
You son of bitches.
Okay. All right. Merry Christmas to you.
Hey.
Have you done any diving the last year?
It's good to see you guys again.
Yeah. Last time we saw you, I guess, was at the Gomez Hilton at the Christmas party. That was
a hell of a party.
That was.
And this is also shaping up to be also a good Yuletide party.
Really? Well, have you been listening?
I've been partying.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. You never stop.
I found some libations.
Uh-huh.
You're very generous host.
Greg Nog. Did you help yourself to the Greg Nog?
I touch of that.
Come on. You know you love it.
It's too creamy.
Yeah. Well, okay.
I'm not really into the creamy drinks.
Yeah, you think so? You just like to go for the hard stuff,
listen,
huh? Yeah. What?
Some of you have been naughty and some of you have been nice.
Who? Are you just talking about anyone listening right now, or what
no?
do
you guys
the Scuba Radio Scuba Squad
on the show.
Okay, well, we've been asking all the crew members here to share.
I'll tell you what.
What?
Just to make this really easy.
Okay.
Because, I mean,
trying.
We don't have that much time.
Yeah. What are you trying to say?
So you just yell out a name of
and you'll tell us
a person, and I'll tell you if they're naughty or nice.
Okay, Vinny Two Tanks.
Nothing
Nice.
he says is viable in a court of law.
No, this is all I have spoken.
Okay. All right. Vinny Two Tanks, naughty or nice?
Nice.
Really? You don't know.
He's
him.
a good boy.
Are you sure you're not channeling Whitey?
He's a good boy. No, Vinny's a good guy.
Okay.
See, look at him. I mean, look at him.
Yeah.
Just look at him.
Well, Vinny, have you had a dive this past year that you would that brought so much joy to you, like a kid on Christmas morning?
Well,
what do you think?
If you look at my shirt, you might get a hint. But yeah, I did have a great time in Bimini, but
yeah.
And I've been to Turks and Caicos twice.
Right.
But I went on Explorer Ventures to Indonesia, and that was 10 days, 2 weeks at sea. It was phenomenal.
Okay, Indonesia. His trip to Indonesia just made him as excited as a little kid on Christmas morning.
Naughty.
What? You've changed his changed him to
he's naughty.
Why? No, that's what you get. You get to do that when you go to places like Indonesia. You get to rub it in your friends. There's nothing naughty
I'll
about
let
that.
It stand. He's back on the nice list.
Okay. Also, what?
Also,
Vinny?
I put a deposit on the trip. I paid for it, started paying for it 3 years ago, but it kind of stopped because of COVID, and then I was glad to get it. I waited 3 years to go on that trip.
Yeah, there's a lot of anticipation that he had for that, and it lived up to the hype.
Komodo dragons.
Ooh,
I saw
Komodo dragons. What do you think of that, Drunken Santa?
Dragons are cool.
They are, or what?
I like dragons.
You like dragons? Okay. So Vinny Two Tanks.
If he visited there, he wouldn't last very long.
Oh, really?
I beg your pardon?
He wouldn't be able to run fast enough.
Why? What did the dragons bite you in the buttocks?
I think
the dragons bite your shiny hiney.
I think he's
they're pretty lethal.
He doesn't
Damn, I better stay away from the dragons.
Yeah, I guess so, Drunken Santa. I mean,
you're not talking about like hookers, are you?
No, I don't think.
No, this was in Komodo Island. There was dragons,
real like lizards.
Real dragons.
Lizard people.
Big ones.
Not dragon ladies.
No. I think he's talking about real.
Vinny, is outrun you.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. You
can't. They're pretty big.
Okay, next.
You wouldn't want to tangle with.
Is he still on the nice list after he threw you to the dragons?
He's back on the nice list.
Okay, you're gonna leave him on the nice list.
Yeah, I like him.
Go.
Something about him. He has a kind face.
Okay. All right. Sure. What about his pumpkin?
He laughs at your crap, so I mean, my God.
Okay.
He deserves something.
Well, Vinny Two Tanks, there you go. Drunken Santa thinks he's on the nice list. What about Mermaid Kristen? What do you think? Is she naughty or nice? What does that mean?
Oh man.
What? I don't even know what to think of that.
I'm gonna have to do some research on that.
You are.
I don't know about that.
You're not ready to share your opinion?
I'm not sure about her yet.
Really? You can't tell, huh? If the mermaid is
what
naughty
is your
or nice.
instinct? What do you think?
I have no I'm not a Santa Claus. I don't know.
Oh, stop it. I'm not a Santa Claus. I don't know. I'm asking you for help.
Oh, you are? You're going to phone a friend, are you?
I'm not going to tell you these things.
Oh, golly. I'm going to say nice. I'll say nice then. How about that? Will that
look at her. She's lobbying.
Kristen, you want to plead your case for naughty or nice? What do you think? I don't know.
I don't know.
Ah, see, she doesn't even know.
Done that's
I
nice
think I
this
agree
year.
with you.
Defend yourself.
I think I agree with Greg.
See, there you go.
That's pretty weak.
Okay. All right. So the jury's out.
I'll put her on the nice list. I'm feeling generous.
All right. She said her favorite dive was in Fiji too. By the way, for the year.
That doesn't matter at
Doesn't
all.
make any difference
That has
whatsoever.
no bearing on the naughty or nice.
Okay. What about Bubble Boy? He hadn't shared his best dive of 2022.
He's definitely on the nice list.
He's on the nice list, though.
My best dive is.
Yeah.
My best dive is right here, buddy.
Right here. Oh, behind on
Casey.
He's showing the video behind him on YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch.
What is
the Bimini Shark Dive.
Oh,
the Bimini Shark Dive.
Yeah, I heard all
Look at that.
Bimini scoop
All right, okay.
But that doesn't. All right.
That doesn't make him naughty or nice or what? Which one?
No, that's just a fun dive.
No.
He's on the
It's just
nice
more of-
list, though. 'Cause
He is nice.
He does a lot of nice things, and I'm not going to get into it, but you know what they are.
But do they have to do with like massage parlors and
No. No, God, no.
Not the parlors.
get-togethers or anything like that? No.
My buddy CJ right there.
That's right. Well, yeah. What happened to CJ? Where'd he go?
I don't know. Son of a
He's in
bitch.
the water.
He disappeared.
I think he's into the
Diving with
booze.
sharks.
Yeah.
I think he got into the
Did you let him out of the
booze.
studio when you came in? That's kind of odd.
I thought I saw him in your liquor cabinet.
Oh boy, that won't last very long then. All right. So okay, Casey the tobacco nut, naughty or nice?
Let me check my records.
Yeah. Oh, you got records.
Now, this depends on Santa hasn't gotten any cigar shipments lately.
Oh, so he's kind of like
could be on
leaning
the
towards the
fence.
naughty list, is he?
Ooh, that's
Oh.
a big
Santa
mark.
doesn't care
He's
about
got
cookies.
some. He's got some work to do, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
huh,
we'll
Drunken
see.
Santa? Okay. Well, more with the Drunken Santa next. We apologize in advance. We're good.
This is the Worldwide Scuba Radio Network.
Prepare to rig for dive.
Your surface interval is complete. You're now clear to dive with Scuba Radio.
Scuba Radio.
The world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Scuba Radio.
Dive, dive, dive. No child wants to play with a Charlie in the box, so I had to come here.
Tinkle, 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 it's a song all divers sing. I am old Chris Crinkle, I'm the king of tinkling. Tinkle, tinkle, divers, in our wetsuits we will go. Then give your buddy high fivers with Scuba Radio. Ho, ho! Now you must believe that it's my pet peeve when some divers deny. They should just quit saying they hold it. We all know that's a lie.
Mom!
Tinkle, 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 in our wetsuits we will go.
Pa!
Take it from Chris Crinkle on Scuba Radio. On Scuba Radio.
Now,
ho, ho!
this won't hurt a bit.
I think it's going to really leave a mark, honestly. This is the world's first radio show devoted to diving, Scuba Radio's Christmas Crapstravaganza show. We apologize in advance. We're covered legally. We got all the bases covered, even though we have Scuba Radio's Drunken Santa in the studio with us. I didn't realize those face masks actually come in as pretty good air filters.
Stop it.
Yep, they work pretty good.
You lie.
Yeah. So, all right. Well,
We lost the ladies.
Well, you scared them away. I mean, we had Mermaid Rachel, Kristen
They're
earlier.
going to be both on the naughty list if they don't come back.
Well, I told them you were coming into the studio, so they made the wise choice and split town.
They run like hell.
Yeah. So they know they're smart. They're like that.
Not a good look.
What do you mean, not a good look?
It's not a good look.
Okay, well,
Would
they
you
just
bail
moved-
on Scuba Radio.
What about Barry the Bugger? Is he naughty or nice there, Drunken
Naughty.
Santa? Naughty. You didn't even hesitate. What did Barry do that's so naughty? Why?
I could just tell.
See?
I could spot him a mile away.
Really?
Well, yeah, I'm in red.
Well,
Look at him.
So what are you saying? That he's like trying to infringe on your territory because he's wearing a red outfit today on Christmas Eve?
He's evil.
Really? Wow.
Barry Krampus.
Barry is probably one of the most kind-hearted people I've ever met. Why would you say
He's
that?
got you snowed.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. All right. I
Don't be a
understand.
rube.
Barry, you want to plead your case?
Don't fall for it.
Or do naughty listers make
I just Venmo'd you your money, Greg. Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right. But
Vimo. It's Venmo.
Whatever they call it.
Yes.
Oh, Venmo,
Oh, my
Venmo.
God.
I messed
he loves the tourniquets too.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
No, tuna kits. Tuna kits.
Hey.
I think Rachel said, Mermaid Rachel said she had him a ball gag for Christmas.
What? That's
inappropriate.
That's inappropriate.
She bought it from your store, Jerry.
What?
Okay. All right. All right.
Mountain Divers ball gag.
Here goes the Jerry and Barry show. You guys just cool your jets.
This is just one reason he's on the naughty list.
Down.
All right. So, but Barry, you don't even plead your case. You're just accept your naughty
last time I was
designation.
at Jerry's house, there was no cookies. There's no milk. There's nothing.
Really? Well,
except falling lizards out of the damn trees.
What? He's got iguanas in his backyard.
I had the damn lizards falling on me because they fall out of the trees when it freezes.
Yeah, well, they do that in South
and
Florida.
that pisses Santa off.
Hey, you don't. Why? Why?
It's
you
freaking
like?
annoying.
Okay.
You try walking around down there and
Tripping over iguanas,
lizards are hitting you in the head.
Okay. I never thought of that being a hazard of your gig. There,
Hey, you got to think about it, man.
Yeah.
I got to be everywhere all the time.
Okay,
it's very stressful.
All right. Well,
but I don't know. I don't know, Barry. Maybe I'll leave you something. Who knows?
Maybe.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know. I got to share my favorite dive of 2020. That made me as joyful as a kid on Christmas morning.
Did we hit everybody? Are we back to you?
I think we got everyone.
Okay. Go ahead, Greg.
All right. My favorite dive was in Fiji, but not for the same reason as Jerry and Kristen and CJ.
Thank God.
It was because I got to share Fiji with my friends.
Oh, my God.
And it made me all warm inside like a kid on Christmas morning.
That's
and
so
being able
nice.
to pay it forward.
Well, we love you too, Greg.
Well, I'm just saying.
You just melted. Yeah, you just melted at old Santa's heart.
Did you just relieve yourself in the studio chair?
Maybe.
Oh, man.
You have to throw that chair out.
Oh, gosh.
Listen.
What?
Seriously.
Yeah.
You are on the nice list.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
You are going to get the Barbie dream house that you asked for. I'm going to leave that under your tree.
That is not what I asked for.
You wanted a bunch of girly toys.
You're a liar. That is
Santa's going to bring you a new studio chair.
Well, that one's being thrown out with
and
him.
the high-heeled fins, I don't even know, but I got to look into that.
That is not what I asked for.
And
you're making stuff up. That's
the wax kit, so you can do a full body wax.
Hey, no, I mean, I think I've been pretty good this year. I mean, and honestly, that's how I keep things fresh after doing Scuba Radio for 25 years. I take my friends to places they've never been before. I may have been there, but I love taking friends to places that I'm familiar with what they're about to experience and seeing that joy on their face.
All right.
When they get to experience it, just like a kid on Christmas morning.
Dial it back. You're already on the list.
Okay.
That was me.
Now listen, you also kept Santa well lubricated.
What? I have done that.
And you have a pretty strong selection of whiskey.
That is true. I've been on a journey this past year.
It's high-end stuff.
Bourbon and scotch and one beer.
That's right.
I've had a bunch of those.
Drunk?
Thank you, George Thorogood.
Uh-huh. That's right.
And Fijian rum.
Yeah, we did have some of that.
Ratu.
Yeah. By the way, CJ left when you came in, which is, typical. Just he's smart. He's the smart one of the bunch.
That's my homie.
Yeah, well, is he on the naughty or the?
Oh, he's on the nice list.
He's on the nice list.
He gets whatever he wants.
What?
He's probably the best one on the show.
Oh, Conk Johnson you think he's number one?
He's the reason why I listen every week.
Wow. Okay.
He could be number one and number two.
See, there's Jerry in the joke. Barry. I said Barry.
Fired.
Yeah. Wow. Look at that. What do you think of that?
You think that's wise right now?
Uh-oh. He's already on the naughty list. There's nowhere for him to go.
I'm already on the naughty list. How much more naughty could I get?
True.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I forgot.
Push the boundaries, Barry. Go ahead.
There's no boundaries. Not on a Scuba Radio Christmas Crapstravaganza show. Or we've proved that and then some, I think.
Hey, Barry.
Yeah.
Christmas night.
Mm-hmm. Which is tomorrow.
In case you're not familiar.
Tomorrow? It's not tomorrow.
Yes, it is.
Not tomorrow.
It's
quiet.
It's Saturday night.
Quiet!
December
Big
20,
dummy.
December 24th on a calendar.
Right.
For you
Okay.
non-celebrators. You may want to take your family and evacuate. Because I'm going to burn your house down.
What? No, don't. That's not nice. Why would you say that?
I'm going to burn your house down and all the lizards in it.
That's not how you eradicate iguanas.
That's how you
want the lizards
exterminate.
that bad, I'll mail them up to you.
Yeah, you turn them into Christmas ornaments.
I have a cage. I could catch them
Do you
and
ever,
mail them
do you ever
up to
put
them
them on
if you
your
want the lizards.
earlobes and wear them like earrings?
No, but the Who's. What do you
What?
think that roast beast is?
The Who? I love the Who.
No, the Who's.
Baba O'Reilly.
The roast beast.
They're all wasted.
Yeah, I think we're
Greg,
talking a different language
you
right
have
now.
to get the diarrhea for the Who.
No, I don't know what that means.
I don't
What
think
are
you
you doing?
have to get the diarrhea
What
for
is
the
wrong
Who.
with you? Oh, thank God this only happens once a year.
Oh, you.
With Scuba Radio's Drunken
do they call
Santa.
it? The Who?
All right, that's enough. Time's up. You're done. You're done already. Okay. Look, we apologize in advance. We're covered, but there you go. There you have it. Another Scuba Radio Christmas Crapstravaganza show is in the books. And it is what it is.
Is it over already?
Oh, yeah. It is.
Till next week, remember, it's always better. Where, gang?
Down where it's wetter.
Scuba Radio is a
Safe
production
diving,
of
everyone.
Ford Entertainment Incorporated.
This seems the logical place for fish to congregate.
Remember, you can listen live or to archives of past editions of Scuba Radio worldwide over the internet at ScubaRadio.com.
So we're in international waters?
Indeed so.
Tell a friend and buddy up with your radio every week.